This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness with the Planetary Transformation Meditation and Experience for December 22nd, 2024. We'll begin with our usual prayer. Our Paradise Creator deities and Divine Parents, prepare us now for holding the intention for your will to prevail throughout the planet in the circuits of mind and memory, all throughout our human system. Unite us as one in the circuits of spirit, soul, and personality, that what we generate may be put to good use in the ways you know this world needs. We thank all of our planetary helpers and our universe brothers who are stepping in to also assist us in this mighty transmission today, that more of the residents of this world may feel divine love flow through them, uplift them, bring them into peace in themselves, harmony with our brothers and sisters, and with all life. We thank you for this opportunity to be of service to our planet during this great transformational period. We thank you for your will being done through your grace and mercy. And we begin now. Thank you. My precious children, peace be unto you. This is Michael. I am so pleased to join you once again in this forum of conscious collaboration with us, that the divine ways of life may indeed be imparted more deeply into the planet, and that the materialization of my plans of correction for Urantia may continue to unfold and progress in human consciousness. What does it mean to you when I speak these words, the materialization of my plans of correction? Each one of you has a role to play in this mighty process of planetary rehabilitation. Those of you who have participated on these calls for many years are some of the most fortunate people on the planet, because you are in a position to make more changes in yourselves that will facilitate the greater reception of these plans to materialize through your human will, your thoughts, feelings, and actions. I invite you to consider, what does it mean to participate in the materialization of my plans of correction? And take this to the spirit within you. Hold the intention for you to receive more insight and direction as to how you may more fully engage, not only with my personal plans of correction for you individually, but how you may contribute to the growing dynamic of planetary rehabilitation and contribute your soul value into what is now manifesting on earth. Take a few minutes and I will continue to minister to you. Ask your spirit to provide you with the insight and direction you need as I feed you with my love and peace. When I was here in human form, I deposited many spiritual energies into what you might consider to be the memory circuits of the planet. One of these dynamics is the quality of healing I conducted, aligned in divine will of the Paradise Father for the healing of my children. This is a living memory circuit, and I encourage you to think about the quality of healing that I was able to perform here in alignment with Father's will. You have access to what I left here, as well as by coming to your own indwelling spirit and ask for the Father's love to flow through you. As you know, your brothers and sisters need a quality of love that they may not be able to access through their own abilities due to so many factors. It is my desire that all of my children be able to perceive the deeper meaning and value of their human lives, to step into the divine dignity that is accorded to each individual, because he and she are children of the Paradise Father and my children of the universe. I invite you now to simply hold the focus for the materialization of the Jesus healing circuit to expand upon the planet through the system of human consciousness. You probably are asking, what does this mean? How does this function? What do I need to do? And of course, those are very legitimate questions to ask. Your intellectual curiosity starts to function when I introduce these concepts to you. However, what I ask you to do is to simply trust me. Come into that place of faith, faith that is beyond your human experience and your intellectual understanding. Come into that place of faith in me and the Father and ask for the materialization of the Jesus healing circuit to stir and grow in you, that you may be a greater conduit of divine love that heals all wounds to support your brothers and sisters as the planet continues to shake off the rebellion influences and is drawn into the spiritual gravity leading you toward light and life. See these words in your heart. Materialization of the Jesus healing circuit. And allow me to minister in you now. Each and every one of you is my beloved child. Do your best to hold this focus without the need to understand it. You will, in time, grow in comprehension and the ability to convey this to others. Simply stay in faith as I move in you now. Oh. When you communicate to your brothers and sisters, ask for the Jesus healing circuit to move through you and radiate into them. This is a form of spiritual communication I wish for my children of this world to develop. So often you resort to your own intellectual understanding in discourse with your brothers and sisters. And while that is an effective means of speaking to them, it pales in comparison to the spiritual level of communication you have the potential to develop by practicing this simple intention of asking for my healing circuit to communicate into their hearts and souls. You do not have to imagine what level of healing they will receive. That is up to their spirits to translate the energies into their hearts and minds. What I ask you to do is to learn how to master this level of communication so that you are feeding your brothers and sisters with spiritual energy that they may not be able to develop themselves. This is a quality of communication that I share with you, for I developed this model, you might say, when I was here as your brother Jesus. I always sought to perceive the pearl of great value in my brothers and sisters, their souls, and to convey the love they need to bring them into a greater reality perception of who they are at the deepest level of their beings. You have the potential and capacity to replicate this. It is only a matter of your willingness, whether or not you wish to take this on as a spiritual practice in communing with your brothers and sisters. You have been trained in the practice of stilling your mind to perceive the Father within you. That is good. Now it is time to master the art of this soul-to-soul communication, that you may become master conveyors of divine love to your brothers and sisters. And as you do this, I will minister to you through the Spirit of truth and be able to activate something in them that will edify them and open them to their own spiritual potential. As you receive my energies now and learn how to materialize Jesus' healing circuit, allow these words to settle in. They may feed your mind and integrate into your soul body. Continue to receive. Your brothers and sisters need divine love that acts as a foundational structure upon which to grow their souls. So many of my children on this world are still highly deficient in experiencing this profound and underlying degree of love. Your mother and I look to you, my beloved children, to learn to hold this deep level of love and to grow in your own merciful appreciation of the soul value of your brothers and sisters, even though they may still seem unlovely and unwilling to open to spirit. But that is not the point. The point is for you to go beyond their unloveliness and to ask to see the pearl of great value. And I can reveal that to you because I see it. I know it. And I will help you perceive it as well. But you must have the willingness to do this, to go beyond your own biases, judgments, resentments that you may have, and open to what you have the potential to master through this practice. You may think that this is a tall order to ask of you, but I would not suggest it if you did not have the capacity and potential to do so. Again, it is only a matter of your willingness to practice, practice, practice. You have no dearth of opportunities to practice this. So let this become habitual in how you communicate to your brothers and sisters, and then observe how the interaction expands into something so profound it will radiate into your soul and augment your own growth and spiritual capacity. Continue to receive as these words settle in and help you expand and embody this dynamic. Continue to hold the willingness for the materialization of the Jesus circuit, healing circuit, to expand in you. Hmm. My precious children, I see the hope in your hearts for a better world to progress now during this very important time of planetary rehabilitation. Truly, your hopes will be fulfilled in time. Remember, it is you who are the hope of the world. You are growing in your spiritual potential. You are learning to use spiritual energy with intention You are making these changes upon Urantia. Know that you are not alone, and you have been given everything you need to be successful in this endeavor. The universe is behind you. We are supporting you at every turn you make to the spirit within you to convey the Father's love from your hearts to your brothers and sisters. How far can you progress on this journey of your own soul growth and becoming more of who you are? You are on the eternity path toward infinite expression of divine love. While you may think that it is an impossible task to achieve on this world, know that I mastered this, and I am encouraging you every step of the way to grow in this particular way of soul expression, and know that you will be successful. The more you claim your divine inheritance to live in this way, be a reflection of divine love to your brothers and sisters. I leave you now in this manner, my children, that my brother Manjaransan may address you. As you celebrate the phenomenal recollection of my birth as your brother Jesus, know that I will be with you, and I will feed you with my love and peace, that you may radiate that to your friends and family and all you meet during this holiday season. Be a light unto the world, and I will expand your capacity to share the Father's love and to make an indelible impression on the planetary system of consciousness. Divine love may become the way of life here on my beloved Urantia. Merry Christmas, my beautiful children, and I withdraw now. My dear brethren, greetings one and all. This is Manjaransan. It is such a delight for me to follow what your Father Michael has imbued into you. And I rejoice in that you are all growing in your Father and in the dynamics of healing that we encourage you to master while you are here in human form. Much progress is being made upon Urantia now. Many, many circuits have been repaired to bring you into a greater coherence of your human energy system to conform to the divine ways of life and assist in the cultivation and materialization of Michael's plans of correction. Now we are at the point of asking you to hold the materialization intention to pervade the planet more and more. for the circuits of mind and memory to conform to these dynamics, as we have done so many times before. I invite you to see these words in your mind's eye as you wrap them around the world in that familiar counterclockwise rotation north to south pole. Materialization of the Jesus Healing Circuit. Materialization of the Jesus Healing Circuit. Materialization of the Jesus Healing Circuit. Let this pour forth from your hearts as you see the planet in your mind's eye before you. Feel that intention and love for the planet to open to what this truly means from what Father Michael wishes for his planet to manifest. And we begin. Oh. As your Father Michael directed you, also stay in a place of faith, keeping your mental courage directed toward your spirit. These circuits may be amplified through the action of the Father's love, through the Holy Spirit. Deep, deep energetic changes are underway upon your rancha now. The circuitry correction underway is profoundly changing the quality of your Ranchen mind. This is a major component of Michael's plans of correction. We observe how you come into this greater comprehension as your minds conform to these higher spiritual circuits. While we have many plans of correction, we await your receptivity to pick up on the signals that you may respond accordingly to the information being given to you. When we encourage you to hold that intention and have that willingness to receive these dynamics, you impart more spiritual energy into the system of planetary consciousness. These energies may be applied liberally and deeply into areas of need. You have experienced the awakening process. You have observed how your brothers and sisters are also awakening. Now it is time to observe how these circuits are helping you grow exponentially in what is being cultivated through human divine action. Remember that you are a major player in this endeavor. And to remember to receive your divine inheritance through the practice of stillness, that incrementally you grow one day at a time and learn how to master using spiritual intention and energy in service to the greater good unfolding on this world. We encourage your growing awareness to your cosmic responsibility, and it will serve you in the coming days when your brothers and sisters awaken to more truth and are confused because they have not yet truly understood what has occurred here on this planet. You can be a great aid to them, to orient them to this higher spiritual culture that is now making its way through human consciousness. Remember that it is your responsibility to act in a loving and peaceful, forgiving manner with your brothers and sisters, because you replicate the Jesus model, and you also encourage them to see something of value in what you share with them, how you comport yourselves, so they may see something of great value that they wish to emulate. So know that all of what you are holding is leading to this eventual greatest of awakenings in humanity and greatest of rehabilitations for this planet. Truly, this is a remarkable event underway on Urantia now, and it has the attention of not only the universe of Nevadon, but the universes around you. I'm sure my words are stretching your imagination somewhat, and that is fine. But now I encourage you to allow these words to settle in. Let these words be food for your souls. Continue to hold the focus for the materialization of the Jesus healing circuit to pervade the planet, especially into the areas where it can do the most good. Mm. Mm. More and more we wish to see citizens of this world grow in their divine inheritance. You are assisting in this mighty undertaking now. You are learning how to use these spiritual energies in new ways through soul-to-soul communication, through allowing Michael to speak through you, and to simply appreciate another person's human value by recognizing the pearl of great value within them. If everyone on the planet was behaving in this way, your rancho would be transformed almost overnight. So you do your best to maintain that spiritual integrity. Your soul radiance may be so expressive and expansive that it can speak volumes into another person's soul and help them perceive the great value within them of the Father's love. Let us now elevate our gaze to the paradise level. Join with us in worshipful communion, the paradise plan of perfection, and how it is evolving upon your rancha. Speak your gratitude to the Father and the associated deities. And let us amplify the energies in this spirit, this circuit of communion, and share in the joys of being in this beautiful family of oneness in the Father. Oh. Mm. 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 May the paradise reflection shine mightily upon you as you descend from paradise and see yourselves standing on the earth plane, standing in the Jesus healing circuit that continues to integrate into you. May you experience more of that divine radiance emanate through your being, filling you with light and glory and beauty. Let it emanate from your being out into the world. Grow in your divine inheritance, my beloved brethren. It is freely given and available to you. It is only a matter of you turning inward, communing with your spirit that you may receive and integrate into the dynamics of your soul, that you may convey this radiance out into the world around you, acting as a spiritual magnet to others. Replicate the Jesus model of soul communication and live from this place more dynamically and majestically each day. And let us continue to collaborate together, this divine radiance to become living reality here on beloved Urantia. Show the universe what it means to have a world so mired in sin. Return to the bosom of the Father and reflect the divine glory to all creation. This is what you are embarked upon, my beloved brethren. So as I leave you in this manner, know that you have the full support so much love around you and in you to make these changes now on this world. As these energies integrate into you, let yourselves more naturally gravitate to the spirit within. Receive the divine guidance and act upon it. The circuitry objectives we wish to convey and imbue are now complete, and they will continue to be imparted upon this planet, that more divine coherence may ring through Urantia, your mother's joyful song of life. Bring her children back home, to their rightful place in this beautiful universe of Nebadon, so full of life, for you to enjoy your human life experience and to be a light unto others. May you all enjoy your Christmas holiday, remembering the gift of Michael as Jesus upon your Urantia. We will join you in your celebrations. Let this world become a true light in Nebadon, reflecting the glory of the Father. I thank you for your participation today, as all of the celestial hosts appreciate what you do in your own unique way to make this world the most beautiful jewel in Nebadon and the Father's firmament of all creation. Merry Christmas and good day.